Hello and welcome to the latest instalment in my Bass Lick of the Week series. Before we dive into the line itself, please hit the like button, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Okay, so this week's bass lick is a chordal line that's going to be exploiting the sound of the Lydian mode, in particular the A Lydian mode. And we'll get into the theory of that in just a moment, but before we do anything else, let's have a listen to what's happening in the first bar and then break that down. So we're going to play this. Let's hear it again. Okay, so we're playing the open A string, and then we're going to play a double stop, which is going to be the A at the 7th fret of the D string. Recommend fretting that with your second finger. And then the C sharp, 6th fret of the G string, fretted with your first finger. And as you play that double stop, you want to make sure that open A string continues to ring underneath it. The sound of all three of those notes ringing together. We're then going to play the open A again, and we're going to move the double stop up a whole step, so we get the B and the D sharp. Like that. And to finish off this bar, we're going to play the open A string again, and then we're going to play 2 D sharps and 1 B, so you can keep your fingers in the same position they were in. We just got that line. Okay, now that's giving us the sound of a major chord, but it's got some additional extensions added to it, which are really sort of giving us this Lydian sound. And to fully explore that, we need to talk a little bit about the theory of the Lydian mode. So the Lydian mode is played from the 4th degree of the major scale. We're playing A Lydian here, and A is the 4th of the key of E. So we're playing all of the notes from the key of E, but beginning and ending on A. That's the way you want to think of the Lydian mode. So if we think about the notes in the key of E major, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and E. That's the key of E major, has 4 sharps in it. If we play all of those notes but beginning and ending on A, we will have an A Lydian mode. So A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. That's the A Lydian mode. Now, with all of the modes, in order to sort of really drill down to the point of them, if you like, you need to consider what is their defining characteristic. And the way that we figure that out is we compare them to either the major scale or the minor scale as appropriate. Now, because this is a major mode, as in it works with a major chord of some kind, we're going to compare it to the A major scale. So if we play an A major scale, we're going to see that the main difference, or the only difference, is that we have a D natural rather than that D sharp that we have for the A Lydian. That's the A major scale. Sharpen the 4, it becomes A Lydian. So you want to think about the Lydian mode as being a major scale with a sharpened 4th. And that sharpened 4th is the key to making your lines sound Lydian. Now, in the case of what we've just played in that first bar, we're really exploiting that sharp 4. The sharp 4 in this case, obviously, is going to be the D sharp. And we're really dwelling on that note. We're playing as part of the second double stop, and then we're really accentuating it in that simple lick at the end. So we're establishing an A major tonality, and then we're adding the sharp 4 on the top of it. That gives it a nice Lydian sound. There you go, that's the first bar and a lengthy explanation of the Lydian mode that you possibly didn't want. So we move into the second bar of the exercise. We're going to play the first chunk of it exactly the same as we did in the first bar. So once we played that B and D sharp double stop, we play the open A again, and then we've got another lick that really kind of hammers home that Lydian sound. D sharp, E, F sharp, and then back down. Okay, that gives us the first 2 bars of the exercise. third bar of the line is going to be the same as the first. And in the fourth bar, we're going to have a turnaround lick, which is just going to be walking down through the mode and then coming back up again. So we're going to be playing the open A here twice, down onto the G sharp, which we're going to play twice, down to the F sharp, and then 2 open E's. And then we've got this final figure, F sharp, open E, onto the G sharp. And it's a heavily syncopated line, so you just need to, if you don't read music, probably need to hear it a few times in order to get comfortable with it. Okay, that's the latest bass lick, and it's, as I said, a chordal line that's exploiting the sound of the A Lydian mode. And as I said, if you want to exploit the sound of that Lydian mode, you really need to concentrate on adding those sharp 4s into your lines, and works really, really nicely over major 7th chords, which is kind of the sound that we're going for here. Okay, in terms of the sound that I'm using here, I've not really done anything particular on the bass. Everything's pretty much turned up full, but I have added a bit of reverb to the sound. When you're playing chordal lines of this nature, adding a bit of reverb or a bit of chorus works really nicely, just in terms of just lifting them up a little bit and make them stand out really nicely as kind of solo lines. So if you can do the same, that'll work really nicely once you get this lick under your belt. Thanks for checking out the latest instalment in my Bass Lick of the Week series. If you'd like to download the PDF worksheet and audio files for this exercise, just click on the link in the description below. And if you enjoyed this lesson, please head over to basslinepublishing.com to check out my full range of video courses. Okay, I'll see you next week for another bass groove.